This is what you do when you have tiebacks break from tree damage. Things are so tight. I was able to get the four-wheeler in here and winching it back, get the tiebacks back on and get the tension back on it as the wind blows. Fun stuff. So you can see that the top of that tree is not there. It's just a stem. That's because it's down here. And it had been pecked to death up at, whatever that was, probably 30 feet up, 25 feet up. So this was a maple tree. This had a tap on it. And the top broke off, came right straight down and sheared off my tubing, pulled the spout out and everything. All kinds of mess. And February 24, and it's about 10 degrees out. So yeah, that froze up some stuff. Love it.
Hey, you asked me how I clean your evaporator. Sometimes you just gotta get right in it. I'm right in the middle of flue. Laying down. Scrub-a-dub-dub.
Real pain when the drops aren't all the same size. So this morning we got some CPU damage to something. I don't know, it looks like some water got in something, I don't know. So we got some issues with, I believe, with this plug. Hopefully, I cleaned out the stuff that I found in it. Hopefully that's gonna fix it, we'll see. And success. So what happened is, right there, this space in between this dark gray and this light gray, some liquid got down in there. So we're gonna try to seal that up here with a little glue. I gotta wipe some of that glue off still, but yeah, some liquid got down in there on the plug and tried to short out a couple of the plugs. So, or a couple of the, little tiny microscopic. So let's see if we can get back to making some vacuum here. Nothing like doing a fire drill before the sun comes up and it's about to run. March 10th. We got a big snowstorm coming this weekend, I guess. 12 inches, 18 inches. Here we are up my upper lot, walking lines. And as you can see by my footprints, I'm sinking in probably 3-4 inches. And there's another 6 inches underneath that. So there's plenty of snow up here. The trees are trying to run, but it's cold. I don't know. Pretty decent thaw out here on the March 11th. It's not too often it comes out all the lines at once. Dry lines, wet lines. And you can't see too good in there. But these two pipes right here, they're 2-inch, they're buried 5,000 feet. They go up the hill before they get to any sap. And they're both dripping in here right now. There's about 9,500, let's say, that come into this releaser. But yeah, good thaw out. Hopefully it's gonna be a good day. It's pretty handy not having to pump sap. The only pump we have pumping sap is the one on the RO. Gravity fill application is it's okay. It's 3:30 in the morning and filling up, no gas to spill or recoils to break. It's all good. Saturday, March 12th. Big snowstorm, 12 inches, 16 inches, something like that. Go and check on my releaser here, wash it out. Down in the hole. In the hole. Here we go. On the ladder. Yeah. Turn the light on here. Whoa, right. What do we got? Look at that. It's like 28 degrees out. It's still running. That's a pain. I was hoping to rinse it out. Maybe we'll just turn on the wash water and blast it. Concerned with the pump lines freezing, so what I'm gonna do, I have two pump lines. I'm gonna shut that one off, shut that one off so I don't get wet. Comes on. I don't like quick connects, some of you know in my videos, but this is not a vacuum situation, so I am gonna let some of that leak out, so at least one pump line is thawed. So on Monday, when we get sap again, just in case the pump line that's still hooked up is frozen at the other end, you just go up the other one. So that's my fix on that. I'll hook that back up Monday morning. Alright, turn the light off. Don't have a switch on that. Back up the ladder and said I'll wash that out Monday morning. Shut the cover. That's a grain bin. It says you've seen some of my other videos. And a little building over it. Perfect. The trickiest thing about this loading station is not the loading, right? We got nice steps, walk up, take the cover off, no big deal. Put the 3-inch hose in, open the valve. Trickiest spot thing is when you gotta wash this tank. This is 3,000 gallon tank with a manhole, and you gotta get in that manhole. You know, I've thought about having a platform there or something, but it kind of gets in the way with switching valves and getting up there. So just stand on top of the tank. You know, there's a handle we welded up there, and you hold on to the handle and you just kind of fly in there like a superhero. Yeah, that's what we are. We're superheroes. Sugar maker, superheroes. Sugar heroes. I don't know. But yeah, it's up in the air some, so that's a little tricky. So, kind of hard to see, but I'm inside one of our haul tanks, 1,000 gallon truck tank. We do have a wash ball in here, so we rinse it every time we use it, but got some specks, probably hard to see, but there's some black specks and some pink stuff trying to grow on the bottom here, so just gonna give it a quick scrub. Gotta do what you gotta do. Let's finally get this party started. Taking all day to get things thawed out. About time. Pump station coming up, 1,800 feet away. Got 1,600 taps pumping in. And 9,500 or so, 9,000 on this blue tube here. It's gonna be a good week. Test running the generator this morning. Getting ready for this big storm this weekend. Trees are already blowing around. Hopefully power stays on. So after we clean our evaporator, the back pan, we've pumped the concentrate upstairs. Tank is on the other side of the wall, over there. Couple 100 gallon tank. We had custom made, fit in the spot, and it comes down and we drain it back in through a milk filter. It takes a while, so you want to give it a good head start. Just help catch some of that mud and such. Well, I've never seen my little receptacle tank this full. Releasers just pump out into this tank, and then it drains downstairs. The drain valve there, I've seen it up close to it, but now it's up into it. So, best run of the year right here, 323, 22. Got 11,000 coming in right here, and then the truck dumping in at the same time. Another 7,000 plus. So yeah, good rush for sure. So sometimes you got to get the little chunks out of inside the tank that don't wash out. Even though we rinse it every day, you can't always get it out. So I have two small children inside this 1,600 gallon tank. taking out the little chunks with a solo cup, as you can see.
Okay, down there.
Yeah, it's working. This is a mobile drum storage container. It's backup storage. It's just don't always have enough room in the barn. So, y'all sometimes get some dirty sap tanks, you know, black tanks. I've even seen red tanks, some that were hauling concentrate. So here at our sugar house, we have some contraptions. Shown some of this before. So we got some water coming in. These are the inlines hooked to a deep well pump. And then these different valves. Tank 1, tank 2. This goes to the truck. This goes to the releaser. There's a wash ball in the releaser. And then an 1.5-inch pipe comes out here. All out here. Quick connect, which goes to the truck tank. This is 1,600 gallon tank. Wash ball right in the middle there. The spinning wash ball. And then of course the drain goes down into the drain, back into the earth from which it came. I highly recommend some sort of system like this and do it daily. We are at the end of the season right now and things are dirty. So I'm doing this every load if the RO allows me the water. And then once we get to the end of the year, we will use spring water to wash with. So I highly recommend putting some sort of wash system in your truck tanks. We had a lot of storm damage last night. I'm out here cleaning up, and I just thought this was pretty interesting. So there's this trunk of the tree, the stem of the tree that's hooked to the ground. Here is the other part of the tree, which has blown over. And here we have the spout. And if you can see, the sap is just a-flowing, but it's not even connected. It's about 3 feet away. Pretty neat. Mother Nature is pretty neat. When it foams up like that, the end is almost here. Last boil of the season. Bringing it home. Vacuum is off. This is pump station number 2. Season's over, but still wants to flow. Pretty much unprocessable. Can't even really tell there how milky that is, but it's the end. It's all she wrote. The end of 2022. Winding down.